Hello mercenaries and welcome to this video. I'm Alescasa.
And I'm Mindtroll.
Today we want to show you something we've been cooking for a while.
We've been working the last 19 years in a serious investigation, and we think it's time to show you our results.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a question for you.
And that's, what if Team Fortress 2 wasn't like you know it right now?
What if, instead of weapons, we had skills?
A lot of hero shooters have this format, like Deadlock or Overwatch, where your heroes, instead of different weapons, have abilities and an ultimate, which as you know, isn't the case for TF2.
So, we decided to try to give the mercenaries skills instead of weapons. After a lot of study, we took some skills that try to fit their respective personalities and gameplay.
Without more delay, let's get into it.
Disclaimer! But before we start the video, we'll tell you about the skills. Let's talk about how this new TF2 works. As we said, it doesn't have any weapons that change the gameplay, but the stock, Reskins, Australium and Festivite weapons are in.
Every mercenary will have a set of 1 to 2 abilities and a ultimate. The system of the skills is simple. The basic skill have a designated cooldown, and the ultimate will charge by time slowly, but the main source to charge it will be by doing damage, and particularly the medic by healing, similar to how the buff banner works, but obviously requires more damage.
The damage needed to charge the ultimate will be different for every mercenary, being inversely proportional related to the damage potential they can do. So classes like Scout that deals tons of damage charge at the same rate as the Spy does.
One last thing. We didn't film every mercenary because we didn't like the video to be so long.
So we decided to split the video in 2 parts. This first is for the UFR contest. The second part will be released later with more wacky ideas and jokes.
For now, just take a seat and enjoy this video.
He's good, son. Real good. Maybe even the best. The first soldier skill is a passive one. Every 5 seconds, the stock shovel will be able to replicate the effect of the Market Gardener, granting the soldier the ability to crit while airborne. For the second skill, the soldier will use his brain for once, and use one of the grenades on his chest. This grenade has 5 seconds to explode once deployed. It can be heated up, reducing time for it to explode when deployed. If not careful, it could explode in your hands. It will work the same way as a Demoman pipe does. So, it deals the same damage and have the same hitbox. This grenade will have 70% damage reduction to the soldier, so you can do new types of rocket jump. And it can explode in your hands, as we said before. So if you rocket jump and explode a grenade in your hands midair, you can do as the Vegar Bazooka do, and grant a rocket jump on the air. His ultimate will make him a one-man army. He will slowly load a big rocket that has a bigger explosion radius and deals 300 damage. It's a very good skill to clear points, and it can clear choke points too. Very nuclear on my perspective.
Oh! Maggots! What the hell? Oh, say, can you see? Crack it! Ah!
Is that just a one-eyed bloody monster? You can't tell me it's cynical.
The Demoman only has one skill. With the arsenal he got, he doesn't need more. This skill is an horizontal swing from the Islander that can be done every 6 seconds. It works almost the same way as a regular Islander, but it has a twist. It's intended to be a move to finish low health enemies, because the head system remains almost the same. But with a slight difference. The max heads are 3 instead of 4, and if you kill once you got all the 3 heads, he will get the buffs from his ultimate for 2 seconds. This ultimate makes the Demoman really happy. he drinks from his beloved Humpty, and for 15 seconds he gains mini crits and boosts his rate of fire, and to boost his survivability he gains passive regeneration of 8 health per second. If he doesn't got all the heads, he wins the speed of having them all. In addition, his sword swing will have a cooldown of 2 seconds and gain lifesteal, healing 14 for the first enemy hit and 10 per enemy hit after the first. The skill set of the Demoman is inspired by different characters we love, like Junkrat, Billy, or the Demonite subclass. When you have practical problems, you know who to call, right? His skill set is mainly focused on making him more of a menace and less supportive, trying to make him more similar to the Battle Engineer playstyle. So, for his first kill, he will bring out the big iron on his hip, a strong 6-bullet revolver that got good range and good damage, focused on mid to long range. This weapon will work differently from others. When pull up, you can use all the 6 bullets, or if you prefer, you can just put it back. The cooldown is guided by the bullets used, so if you shoot a bullet, it will add up to 2 seconds of cooldown. So if you use 3 bullets, you will have 6 seconds of cooldown, and if you use all of the 6 bullets, you will get a 12-second cooldown that you must wait before blasting again. Every bullet counts, so don't be a numbskull and shoot the bad guys, not the air. The ultimate lets you annihilate your enemies Texas style. During a time of 15 seconds, you will mount on your sentry, boosting its health up to 315. If the health goes to 0 or the ultimate duration ends, you will pop out of the sentry. While mounted, the sentry shoots faster and the rockets of the level 3 will travel faster. Regardless of the sentry level, you will always have infinite ammo, and just like the Wrangler, you need to aim manually. In addition, if you deploy the sentry, you can mount it even if it isn't fully built, so you can just run, put mount, and lay them out in seconds. We made this professional simulation of how it will work.
Yeah, him. We have to talk about him. And we can only say that we found this somewhere. Look what I found. Where it carries a cord in the night. Patient's name, known as Heavy Weapons Guy. Age, middle age. Day, 13/7/1971. Diagnosis, revived, only from different limbs. Description of the case.
The past Friday 13, the cameras captured who a random dressed as a medic that was carrying a packet with human limbs entered the hospital from the back door and picked up some medication from the storage. Moments later, he entered the surgeon room and dropped the bucket over the table. Then he pointed a gun-looking machine, and after a flashing light, the camera glitched off. When it came back, a big man that the supposed medic called the Heavy Weapons Guy appeared from nothing, and all the limbs from the bucket were gone. Then both men left, fast leave the hospital. We are still investigating the case, but everyone in the staff is thinking the same. Did we just witness the first case of a man being revived? The police found a photo of the two intruders. The Heavy and the medic.
The medic will remain using his beloved crossbow, but as the other mercenaries, instead of a weapon, it works as a skill, having a 7-second cooldown. Everything of it remains the same, perfect for practicing medicine. And while healing a target with the medigun, every 5 seconds you can do a power heal that instantly heals 35% of the max health of your ally. As we have read before, the medic gains the ability of revive an ally, similar to Máquinas versus Machotes. You can spend the ultimate charge to bring back from the dead an ally with full health. But remember, the heavy is not the only teammate on the game.
Finally, we have
the spy. One of the spy's most interesting gimmicks is the You Return Not reward, power to transform you in the poor victim you just stabbed. We reuse the idea. You can infuse the stock knife with the gear power. This skill has a cooldown of 7 seconds, so chain stabs won't be as easy as it was before. Or is it? The second spy skill is similar to the first one. This time you can use the power of the big hurdle, gaining a speed boost and a clock meter on a successful stab. It works like this. It has a base cooldown of 30 seconds. If you stab someone with the power active, you can use the ability again for the next 5 seconds. If you don't use it, you will start the cooldown. The spy salt makes him completely invisible for 15 seconds. In this time, the spy can't lose the invisibility and is able to shoot, stab, or zap. You will still be able to be detected if you bump someone or you catch on fire. All things said, good luck, mon ami. If you've liked this video, wait until part 2.
where more content, more jokes, and more seats are coming.
Goodbye.